Look at that echo.
This is fucking mush, ladies and gentlemen. God damn it, we're here. We're doing it. Look at this fucking place we're in, by the way. Fucking numbnuts Tony over here made me record in my office. It looked like goddamn Harry Potter's fucking closet.
It was pretty
We're
sad.
in a goddamn mansion right now. We're on the top floor. We're watching a lady do fucking yoga. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
It wouldn't be an intro without Crispin being a complete piece of shit, everybody.
I know the
It
first
is nuts
episode.
how you can even derail with noises. Like, that's pretty cool.
I heard the first episode. You're just
Talking
like,
about the dork that's outside doing yoga in the rain.
oh, is that what? I thought she was taking a nap.
It is Tacoma. She is on fentanyl right now. She's locked knees looking out at the water.
I got my
Fentanyl zone.
my Narcan's ready, dude. I'm gonna spray somebody so fast. You just spray them in the eyes, right?
Narcan? Yeah, you're just macing them with Narcan.
That's hilarious.
That's sick, dude.
Did you write that down? That's good.
They should
You should do
make
that on
that.
stage. That's funnier than anything you've ever said.
That's
You
the
wouldn't know.
funniest joke
Never
here.
stays to watch. Like, oh, I'm gonna go smoke. I know you're gonna do great.
It is true.
Does not do great.
It was weird, like when I first started doing comedy, Jeremiah would be like, yeah, I caught your set. And I was like, dude, I haven't seen you all night. How is that even fucking possible?
I got
Just
the
because he
sense.
hides in the shadows, dude.
Yeah,
He
dude.
does. You remember when I was calling him the Bigfoot of Tacoma comedy? And then
Yeah, before
we
you
saw
knew
him
him.
and he walked like it too.
You know, people make fun of him for the way he walks now because of you.
That's awesome.
Hey, you know,
They're like,
that's-
look, I'm Hughes.
that's the power
I'm like,
I
That's not
have.
even
Look-
how he walks. It's like a terrible impression.
Look on Hughes. Look at how much they want to be us.
There we go. How you doing? This is Mush. Try number 2, episode number 3000. Can't build us up. You can't break us down. Please don't listen. Obviously not episode 3000. I just don't know what number
Dude,
it is.
he
What is it?
never
Five,
does.
six?
This is-
every intro I've ever done with you. Dude, I left in this one. We recorded a pod a while back ago, and he's like, all right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Blah, blah, blah. He does this whole fucking thing, and he's like, I didn't like that. Can we redo it?
Cut it. Hate it.
He's like, cut it. He's like, I sound like a fucking game show host. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Who am I?
Dude, I'm not good at intros. I don't
God,
know.
watching a guy trying to not be a hack is crazy. It's like,
In
you
real
have hack withdrawals.
It's a skill. It's a real skill.
Where's the
Dude,
stool that I
this dude
can
is
hold?
Like, oh, look, I gotta
he's so
hold this
against
door.
D&D, by the way. I asked him, roll a dice, let's see where your luck is. And he's like, no, I don't want to touch dice.
That's not what
I know I'm
happened.
going to
I
love
was
it.
telling him a story.
He's
and
afraid
he
of
interrupted
D&D.
my story.
Wasn't a
to
good
be like,
story.
roll this dice. And I'm like,
Roll this dice. Crispin is insane to hang out with, dude.
I fucking hate you, dude. What the fuck?
He was so mad.
It's always some weird bullshit with Crispin. Like, it's never like a normal hangout.
It's like, I was like being vulnerable about like losing in a competition. And he's like, try this. And I'm like,
Try rolling
I was trying to
dice.
cheer you up.
Nat 1.
your fucking shitty dice aren't going to cheer me
They
up.
are actually pretty solid dice, to be fair.
This is episode 4.
Episode 4, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't break us up. Can't build us up. Can't break us down. Don't listen.
Please, emphasis on the don't listen.
What do
My
you have to
God.
get off your chest this week?
Well, I wrote down some things. Do you guys have any get off your chest moments here? I don't want to be the only
So
guy.
the thing that has been pissing me off that I've been really getting to recently, like the people that make ADHD like a whole personality trait. Not an attack, because that's not you. That's not you. I just wanted to say that before I say this. Okay?
Jesus
Damn,
Christ.
dude. One
Not
week
you.
my
later.
whole act right there,
not
ladies and
you, not
gentlemen.
you, but like other
You waited
people.
1 week to attack you.
No,
dude.
no,
That's it.
not you, but like
Your
people,
guys are
like
right
you know
now,
what I mean.
babe.
People are like, "Sorry, I have like ADHD, I can't help," you know, and they do all that shit, and they have like pink hair and all this other bullshit. You know what I mean? They piss me off because like, dude, how many people are fucking pedophiles and they keep that shit locked in? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
They don't, though. That's why most of them are in prison.
Think about the ones you don't know. You know what I mean?
That's true.
What, you can't sit in a fucking restaurant, dude?
Now this sounds like a second attack on Hughes.
Think about. Well, he also did call me out on the fact that I do have ADHD
And
and
you're
I'm
a
a
pedophile.
pedophile.
If one wasn't bad enough.
Think about it though, because
Pedophile
like
hack, dude.
ADHD means you have like impulse control. So being an ADHD pedophile would be wild.
That would be
because you
rough.
like couldn't keep it in. You'd be like,
Oh,
Then you could
wait, you'd be Mark Norman. He'd be like, I fuck
You'd be
kids.
Mark
Ah.
I thought you meant like you accidentally have sex with a chick who's actually like of age, and you're like, oh, she was 19. Ugh, disgusting.
Whoops! I accidentally didn't pay attention, and now she's fucking of age.
I
Damn it.
accidentally didn't.
Damn
pay
it, I counted my days wrong.
This is horrible. No, but yeah, those little ADHD people have been really pissing me off recently.
If you are a pedophile, why don't you just go for somebody who's born on leap year? Because then they're like 5, but they're
That's
actually like
fucking
20.
wild, dude. Yeah, that's what we call the Texas loophole.
I don't know. I don't know what they're into.
Anybody else?
They're into
harder?
children. That's what
Oh,
they're
yeah, that's
into.
right. It's in the description.
I don't know what they're into.
I don't know where they go.
Think about how many like pedophiles do listen to like podcasts like this or Two Seasons Stories that joke about pedophilia, but it's like softcore porn to them. It's like erotic novels. For
You
them.
think so?
Like they talk about blowing a kid. They're like, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
like I get it's kind of funny, but nice.
Dude, that would be, dude, like, you really got to just, like, throw it up to God, dude. Thank God I'm not a pedophile. Do you know how much that would suck? Like, imagine all your problems in your life and you want to fuck kids? Like, that's awful.
I think pedophiles do suck a lot.
They do, yeah.
They're usually not cool people.
No, they're usually dorks.
I fucking forgot to bring this up. Did y'all have like the local pedo?
They are all dorks.
Yeah, very rarely does a
I've never
pedophile
seen
have a
fucking
motorcycle and a leather
smoking
jacket.
hot pedophile.
Yeah, never, dude. They're
I
always
don't know, man. Some of those teachers are pretty hot.
smarmy. Well, I will say the female pedophile, the female teacher pedophile,
Solid.
It's the best one. You know what I mean? It's the best one because like the kid, he rocks. Like everybody's like, wow, you're the coolest kid.
Dude,
in
that's a
school.
lot of
South
high
Park
fives.
did this about 8,000 years ago. I
No,
mean,
they did it 2 years ago, 6 months. It was on season 12.
What were you saying a second ago before we interrupted you?
Did y'all have like a local pedo in your
Yeah.
like childhood? Yeah.
like
Yeah, that everybody knew, and they were like, just stay away from that guy. And it was like, why
Yeah.
don't we just put him in jail? Like,
Dude, yeah.
you guys are a little weird.
yeah.
A little odd.
We had this huge native guy, big fella, right? His name was Sammy Washoe. He used to ride a bike everywhere. Dude kept getting caught breaking into like little girls' houses and like fucking with like their underwear and stuff. He was, I'm sure, an offending one, but like everybody was like, yeah, it's Sammy. And I was like, no, that guy should be like
Jesus Christ.
like
there were
put away forever.
there was these two like big oafs that would like hang around the Olympia Mall. And like, I mean, I'm saying oaf lovingly because they were clearly mentally disabled.
Well, they're pedophiles,
We
so it's
walk
okay.
in and they'd be like, "Hey, you guys!"
Fucking
like
hanging out
all
with
loud.
sloths,
Like they'd be
dude.
like, "Hey!"
How'd they get that boat in here?
Like it was wild, dude. They were like so overtly like,
Challenged.
disabled.
Yeah.
That like you kind of like let it slide a little bit, but like they were just lurking.
One of
at
those
the
mentally
mall.
handicaps you can see.
Well, dude, like, yeah, you could clock him from about a country mile. You know, and you're like, yeah, that was bad. But it was like, if you left a kid alone and they got him, like, there was no hope anyway.
Wait,
Yeah,
do
it
you
was-
know anybody that got snagged? Because I think I know
don't know
someone
a
who did.
single person that could have been snagged by the oafs, dude.
Are you asking if we knew a child that got molested?
Yeah.
Do you know one
I
that
think
got
I know.
snagged?
I think I know one.
Right here. Pedophile, let's go.
Pedophile?
Yeah. He was out here jeweling,
Also-
fooling, pedophiling.
Very funny. You should do that on stage. You got pedophiled.
I was
Yeah.
pedophile, dude.
Pedophilia.
Do you say that? This is good.
I say pedophile all the time. I haven't talked about getting molested on stage yet. I've been wanting to, but I feel like it's such
You
a
don't have to say-
harsh.
That's
you
always
don't
the
have to
best
say it was
stuff.
you. You can just say pedophile.
It was Hughes.
Pedophile.
You
That's
just
funny.
say it was Hughes for no reason.
Yeah, just say it was me.
He was wearing his American shirt.
I was raped.
Yeah, you were actually by a lady.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
you were
Lady
saved
rape.
by a bunch of meth heads. I feel like you have the best luck.
I do have great luck.
This
I
time
really
meth's
do.
gonna save lives.
Meth saved me.
You came across a bunch of meth heads, and they're like, "We should help this child. We're not going to help ourselves."
They did.
Yeah,
know what?
and then
Saved
you
me.
almost
That's-
got them beat and arrested.
That's even funnier, dude. Good Samaritan law, not for tweakers.
Don't know who those fucks are, but Jesus Christ.
It is really funny that once you start deciding to smoke meth, all of society is like, and everybody hates you now. Like,
That and pedophiles.
true. I mean, pedophiles is rightly like 100%. You know what I mean? Fuck them.
It's such a fringe thing that like if you do meth or fuck kids, that like the only other people you get along with are other people that
Do those
that
things.
do those things.
Yeah. Do you think they have to have friends, right?
Other
No.
kids, other kid fuckers.
Yeah, they're
Gotta
like
be.
they're
Or
like serial
methods.
killers, dude.
Do
Like
you think they
serial
can
killers.
like clock into each other the way like gay people can, where they have like a gaydar,
Oh,
but
they
for
can tell.
pedophiles,
Yeah,
where they're like,
they'll drop something. I was in the sauna not too long ago, and I was talking about meditating, and this guy like looked at me and he was like, "Yeah, I do that every once in a while." I'm like, psychedelics. I don't know if you've ever done something like that, you know. And that's the exact like that's the tap your foot under the stall kind of thing for
Wait,
like being
why?
a psychonaut, you know?
yeah.
I just
psychedelic-
give off like degenerate vibes. Like people like to talk about drugs to me for some reason.
Oh,
Just because you do a lot of drugs.
yeah, you do.
Yeah. For some
What?
reason, people seem to think that I do drugs.
I smell like drugs. I am a drug. People think I do drugs.
Why do I keep?
You work
also
at a
sell
store that
drugs.
sells drugs.
Why do I keep? Why did I offer this guy drugs by the end of the conversation? I did. Offer
Dude, he was
him
just trying to get a hookup.
Hey, dude, he knew his fucking. He knew who he was talking to. He, knew
could
his
smell
audience.
it.
Texted all his
Yeah.
friends, got a new plug.
Got a new plug.
I'm gonna plug him.
I'm gonna plug him. Ooh, dude. That would suck.
No, he did the double tap under the stall where he was like, "Ever try a little mushrooms?" And I was like, "Brother,
Little mushies.
I have." And I'll tell you what. And then he hit me with the, "I'm kind of new to the area. I don't know anybody." And I go, "I'll bring you in a spore syringe, buddy." And he looked at me like I was Santa Claus. And I turned around as I was walking out of the sauna. I turned around and I go, "Hey, teach a man to fish, he eats forever." And I walk out. How cool is that?
You're a really cool drug dealer.
Yeah.
You're
How
like
cool is that?
He probably
you're very
thought-
Left him with a biblical quote right out there, you know?
He probably thought you were cool up until that moment. He's like, that guy wants to fuck me.
He's like, that guy is.
I didn't actually say the
cop.
end part. The end part was kind of gay. But
If you did that to me, I'd go home and be like, what a wild day. It was great.
Yeah,
It'd be a
like,
good
wow.
day.
she started talking about fish. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about.
He's giving me mushrooms and fish.
I'm just trying to get drugs, pal.
I don't want a fucking Alaskan cod from you.
I like the foot stomp thing because that does imply like gay sex. Like that's where it came from. It's like the like foot stomp under the stall.
It's
thing.
actually a foot tap up. I've heard.
I've heard. Yeah, that's the code. That's the secret code.
Yeah.
Well, she scurried right out of here real
Oh,
quick.
yeah.
That
I
was
would. Yeah,
hilarious.
She's
that
like,
was
"Oh,
somebody
I
who
hate
was
fish."
not a mush listener.
No,
Everybody.
for sure. She was doing yoga out in the rain.
Not a fan of mush.
I like
She
that you didn't
said-
wait till the door closed before you.
She said, 3 white idiots talking about gay sex. Not today. I'm not doing it. Not again. Never
One white
again."
idiot, 2 brown guys. Let's be
She
honest.
said-
You're basically
That is-
Mexican,
I
dude, to him.
did say 3. I mean, I am like, I feel like Italian is the closest you can be to being Mexican without
No,
being Mexican.
that's Filipino.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I forgot about the nose, dude. I forgot
Yeah.
about the
Or
Phillips.
from Panama or El Salvadorian
Well,
or
No,
You
those
know.
are
they're all Mexicans.
no,
you know.
those are different kinds of fucking things.
Mexicans hate El Salvadorians. What's up with that?
They're too loud.
Why do they hate them?
They're also. I had a buddy from El Salvador, and their cartel is like way violent. Like it's like nuts, dude. Like
Yeah, I've had a couple
Ooh,
Mexican
it's hot.
buddies be like,
Not
make
the
fun of people say that they're from El Salvador. I don't know if I should say this or if come off racist or whatever, but
Well, if
maybe
it's
they're
coming-
just secretly really racist, and I'm like hearing about like, yeah, Mexicans hate El Salvadorians. They're like, no, dude, that guy's an asshole. What are you talking about?
most Mexican families I've met have very strong opinions on race, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met one that's like, oh, I love every other race
No,
but
dude.
me.
Whites love them.
Yeah.
Dude,
Do
my-
they even hate Mexicans?
My grandma can clock any type of Asian from a fucking mile away, dude.
She's just like, that one is Laotian.
Yeah, dude.
It's funny that
Yes.
she's just guessing. Like,
No, she met.
nobody's correcting anyone.
No, she met some of my friends. She was like, "Oh, you have like a Japanese and what? It was Korean." She picked them out quick. She was like, "Oh yeah, I
Like,
see 'em."
Grandma, how'd you know? She's like, I could smell it on her.
Yeah, I could smell it. That is crazy when like your racism goes so deep you can identify the different subsections.
Well, she
Like,
wasn't
that's kinda
racist
nuts.
to them, but she just knows. Did you ever see the propaganda posters when you could tell the differences between the Asian people?
No.
There's a poster that points out like features that signify it's this race. It's pretty cool.
I usually just go off of
Japanese, dude. Old
I just go off
Japanese
of their
man.
body type and their accent most of the time.
I think they're all bad.
That's crazy. Dude, you're trying to get on Joe Rogan, dude. That's what's happening.
He's trying to get canceled on SNL, dude.
Oh, that
He's
was
like,
good timing, though. I looked at the camera. That was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Clearly a bit.
Clearly a bit. That's a great way to like deflate anything bad you say. Is be like, it's a bit.
Yeah,
No, but that's not the part they leave in when they put it on fucking
yeah,
reels,
that's
dude.
exactly. That's I
is
do
true.
that a lot. I say mean things and I go, it's a bit.
I was getting after some people on Instagram that I was like, dude, I hope that this like takes off because I was saying some crazy shit on Instagram.
Wait,
So-
what were you doing? What were you?
So it was I can't remember, Sia or something. She's some famous singer. She sings a Chandelier song. Anyway,
That's a great song.
Yeah, it is a great song. She's a great artist. But she had a like mime next to her that was doing sign language, and I commented and I was like, why the fuck would a deaf person be at a concert? And then people in the comments did not like that at all. Like they were really pissed that I asked that question.
How did they even hear about it?
What were their PC correct answers?
Well, they'd be like, well, they can feel vibrations and everything, but you're an ignorant asshole. And I was like, fair point. Have you considered shut up? And then, like, and then one
Fair
of them,
point. Also, have you considered you're gay?
yeah. And then somebody was like, you know, deaf people, they have different levels of hearing or anything. I was like, no, every deaf person only hears ee.
Wait, were you leaving these in voice message or typing?
I was typing it. E was, I put quotation marks, capital E like 8 times. And then,
Wait, did that get
that's
any
so
likes?
funny.
huh?
Did that get any likes?
No, I've gotten zero. I've gotten a lot of hate, dude.
I'm gonna go
I've had people
Got a
message
like
me.
right here.
Yeah, right here. I got a like there.
You're gonna start
Like
getting like
that.
hate from
Good to go.
Australia.
Yeah, hopefully YouTube, if you guys hear that and you would cancel me, fuck all of you, dude.
You hear that? One racist guy likes it.
Yeah. To our deaf fans, fuck you. I hate you.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
I'm just kidding. I was trying to learn sign language not too long ago.
He was only trying to talk to gorillas. Don't he's making
That is actually why. I'm not, dude. That's weird.
Dude, he saw
that
one
is
gorilla
why.
talking sign language. He was like, I gotta learn this.
Well, I wanted to learn it to see if I could communicate. Like, if I went to a zoo and I was like, they're going to kill you.
You're like,
I'll be back here at midnight to break you out, and then don't come.
Why not, dude? You should.
and then
Oh my
Harambe
God.
kills somebody. It turns out Tony made Harambe nuts.
He was trying
He's
to
like
keep-
exciting him every
He's keeping
day.
the kid hostage. He's like, he'll be back.
He's like, this time for sure, bro. Promise.
Yeah, sorry, got too hot. Cops were looking for me.
Yeah, dude. Got too hammered and ate a scorpion.
Yeah.
Bug Wars dropped a new episode. You gotta understand Harambe.
I like that you're lying to the gorilla because you never got that scorpion. Somebody fucking ate it, or it's in the Paris. What is it in the Paris post office?
The German postal system, yeah.
Jesus.
It's somewhere loose. Or I just got ripped off, which is probably the most likely.
I would have put a rock in there.
Yeah.
At least, yeah.
Is that what you have done?
Yeah.
That's your international crime?
Yeah.
That's your big mastermind
I
plot?
love selling stuff.
To be fair, it was a perfect crime because I definitely didn't challenge it. And I didn't buy it from a corporation. It was like fucking eBay.
It was like, this is realscorpions.com. Dude.
Yeah, this is realscorpions.com.
There's your Narcan back, buddy. You got a zing right
Yeah,
there.
there we go. This is
Narcan one's better.
realscorpions.com. That makes it sound like it's a cam site, but for scorpions.
Just scorpions down on their luck, single mom scorpions. Just
Yeah,
like
dude.
gotta do
Scorpions
what
in
you gotta do.
lingerie.
Yeah, kind of hot.
Yeah, kind of hot. That's a hot
They're not
fucking-
hot, but it's kind of hot that they need this.
That is one big titty scorpion, dude.
Turns
love
out
that.
both of us need this.
It's not a true episode until we put clothes on a bug for no reason. The praying mantis got the bandana with a red star. Dude.
It is really funny. Is a scorpion a bug?
I think
Yeah,
it is, yeah.
for sure.
It's a bug? Like, you guys
Yeah.
would call it a bug?
Yeah. What is it? A cat?
I don't know
Would it
why.
be-
no,
would it be
dude,
considered
That's
a-
really funny.
Would it be considered a mollusk?
A what?
I don't know.
I think it's an arachnid. Maybe.
No, it's not an arachnid.
It's not an arachnid?
No.
Oh, because it doesn't have 8 legs.
Ask anybody that's not white. It's a bug.
It's a bug.
It's a bug, yeah.
Ask anyone that isn't white. It's a bug.
You're like, I think it's an arachnid. I'm like, it's a goddamn bug, is what it is.
It's a
dude.
fucking bug.
Smush it. Can you smush it? It's a bug.
Dude, speaking of, because you said the cat thing, it reminded me of, I was watching this thing on Instagram and somebody was like, it was like this dog and they were doing dog training or whatever for fights. And some of the comments were like, dogs are so smart, that's why they make such great service animals. And I was like, that's a dumbass comment. Like, what's the alternative? A fucking service cat? Like, we use dogs because that's what we have, dumbass. Like,
My emotional support sloth. Yeah. It's like for things that aren't urgent. You know, just send them out for
can you imagine a cop having a sloth?
Dude, I would be so scared.
that would be sick, dude.
Your car search takes hours,
He's just
dude.
a backpack when he's not using them.
That'd be the cutest thing in the world, dude.
That's how we stop police brutality. You have sloths with guns.
They're just sitting there like, "Meh," and he's like, "Are you sure you want to shoot this school up?" It makes sloth sad.
It's a sloth. Oh, I thought the sloth was talking.
Yeah,
Like,
the
nice,
sloth
dude.
was
I was like, nice.
nice talking.
Dude, I would
sloth.
get a koala and be like, dude, if you don't stop this crime, you're getting chlamydia right now.
That is true. They are big
Yeah.
carriers of chlamydia.
Take one eucalyptus plant away from that fucking thing, I'll tear you up.
Yeah, they get wildly addicted
yeah,
to
well,
eucalyptus.
did you know it's actually poisonous to them?
It's oh, is
Yeah,
that why
and
they're
it-
so? Well, alcohol is poisonous to us.
Yeah, well, they're addicted to it because it's a drug. It gets them high.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't like it.
It's all they eat.
To be fair, that might also not be true. I heard that from Joe
No,
Rogan.
it's 100% true.
The poisonous thing?
I don't know about the poisonous thing, but
It does
they
get 'em high.
For sure get high off of it,
If
and that
we
is
eat-
all they eat.
If
They
we
eat
eat eucalyptus,
pounds of it a day, bro.
do we
They
get
will
high
eat-
off that?
Huh?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh,
No, it
tasted
smells
funny.
great, though.
It's because their stomach doesn't have something to break it down or something, so it gets them high. It's something like that. I
Oh,
don't-
so you gotta like boot it probably?
You guys remember that old commercial for Gumnut the koala?
no.
Dude, it's a really funny old Craigslist ad. Maybe people watching will know Gumnut, but it's like gotta repurpose this home for my koala. I love him very much. Here's a list of things that he likes and doesn't like, and it starts out with like common stuff, which like loves eucalyptus. You need to have a good access to eucalyptus leaves. He eats a lot of them. Also, if he doesn't have eucalyptus, he's really mean. And like, and at the end of it, he's like, probably raped my cat. Like we don't know. And like, also, by the way, he hates baths. You have to bathe him like at least once a month. I have never not bled when bathing Gumnut. Like it was just, it gets wild. And then it's like, all right, call this number if you want to adopt Gumnut.
That's killer. Is that a real ad or is
it was real. Gumnut the koala. Yeah.
Dude,
That
they
is
had that fucking.
nuts.
That's how I learned that they were drug addicts for. I had to have been like 2007.
You got to Narcan your koala,
Back in
dude.
the
That'd be
day.
crazy.
Yeah,
Dude, Narcanning a koala.
Where do you Narcan him? The eyes? No.
Yeah. Dude, do you think you can get him hooked on other drugs?
Dude, you can get any animal hooked. Remember that fucking chimp that was addicted to Vicodin?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, there's that chimp that tore up that lady's face. She was putting like powdered Vicodin in his water.
Oh, so
And
that's
then-
why that happened.
Well, she also might have been fucking it. And it was just like, you're cock blocking me.
She's like, I'm through this. She might have been
Busted in
fucking
2 hours.
Fucking a monkey is crazy.
That's how we got AIDS.
So they say.
That's how we got AIDS.
I hope not.
It definitely wasn't from a lab somewhere, folks.
Definitely what happened. It was not from a lab that was released into the inner
Do
city.
you think it was just like a
They
lazy
definitely
fuck
didn't
after?
give black people AIDS on purpose.
And gays. Yeah.
Especially gays.
That was like-
They would never do that.
When AIDS came out, that was like the government's least two favorite people because it was that was Reagan, right?
Yeah.
It's a rather crazy coincidence when you think about how AIDS took only black and gays out. It's wild. That and crack.
Reagan, yeah,
Something
crack
about
and
crack
AIDS
and
came out
AIDS.
same time.
And
Whoa.
you can't even get them by liking the same things.
I think after this, I'm going to be a black Israelite, dude. I'm fucking, I'm fully in the tea, dude.
Dude, did you read that fucking book, Chaos?
Okay, no.
It's so good.
First off, when
would
you
love
said,
it.
"Have you ever read that book?" That's an automatic no.
Or listen to.
Nobody on this couch can read.
No, that
No.
whole fucking book's just about that. What's that guy's name? Charles Manson?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just about how they like had him in this town. Cops couldn't touch him. He would stop and pick up LSD from this like pharmacy, and they're like, "Who's ordering this for this guy?" And they're like, "We don't know." And then this guy who like trained in the CIA would actually go and like give him training on how to like brainwash people, so that they could like discredit all the hippies protesting Vietnam. Operation Chaos, dude. So they would definitely.
They
give
for
it,
sure
yeah.
dosed Johns with like large amounts of acid in it.
Can you imagine if he just had a great time? They were like, "Fuck, he's supposed to go crazy. He's just having a blast, dude."
Just a bunch of just a
Put him
bunch
in a
of
rave.
sex with his little hippie commune, and all these people think he's God.
I
Why
heard
did he
he
have to
was-
start killing people? The fucking asshole. He had a perfect life.
He
You
did.
talking to Charles Manson right now?
Yeah, he had a perfect
Oh,
life.
he's talking
before he
about the
started killing
guy
people.
who shot JFK, right?
Oh, you're talking about Lee Harvey Oswald?
Wait, who are you talking about? How many people has the CIA dosed at this point?
Like
A
I
lot.
think
Project
three different ones.
whatever.
MK Ultra, right?
MK Ultra. Yeah.
Well, we're all dying now.
Well, there's that. Have you guys seen the movie The Men Who Stare at Goats?
Oh, hell yeah.
It's a sick, That's about MK Ultra. That's a fucking sick movie. It's got George Clooney in it.
There's also a goat.
There is a goat. Yeah, there is
I'm
a
in.
goat. Yeah, there's
That's all I needed was the
George
goat.
Clooney and a goat.
A goat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
George
Is there a
who?
koala?
I'm in it for the goat.
yeah, George Goaty.
Is there also a koala? Because you really got me sold.
Dude,
Yeah.
koalas are cool. I've heard that in Australia they'll like drop on you, and people are like, yeah, they're like, fuck
No,
you.
you're talking about drop bears.
Which is a koala.
No.
No,
Drop bears are like a separate animal that they hypothesize was like a creature that used to attack from the trees and no longer exists, but they tell tourists like, yeah, you got to wear this helmet in case a drop bear gets you.
That's
and then
pretty
they
funny.
watch them walk around with these stupid fucking
And
hats.
like one tourist got hit by like a koala bear that like fell, and they were like, "Ah, it's got it." You know, it's like it's just like too high on eucalyptus. It's like, oh, you know, just,
fucking ate a little too much.
much. Sitting there
just slipped.
nodding out, dude.
Oh,
It's like
Oh my-
heroin for him, dude. Little
Damn, the
koala
Narcan would have been
Cobain,
better.
koala Cobain.
Narcan joke would have worked better now because you're Narcan and a koala, dude. And we said that earlier, right? I drank quite a bit.
Jesus Christ, Crispin.
I drank before I got here. My bad.
The second there's momentum, Crispin's like, nope. Train stops here. Like,
We're fucking in the shower, flushing the toilet right now.
I do think that is my favorite thing about Crispin is just
Fucking
the
in the
random derail things. Fuck. Dude, I was thinking about like people talking about koalas fucking people up, right? And like, how come so many people just like take shit from animals that we could obviously fuck up? Like, have you noticed that? Like,
Oh, they don't fight back?
Yeah,
It's
like
like it's like a kid stepping on your shoe. Like you want to hit them, but you don't.
fuck that, dude. Like a goose steps to me, last thing that goose ever does.
Oh, dude, I fucking punched a goose once. It's so easy.
I swear to God, yeah. They're all neck.
They're nothing.
Like, dude.
Punched a goose one time, so easy.
Hollow bones.
It's like no one thought punching a goose is hard, and you were like, "Yeah." I was like, "What are we fucking talking about right now, dude? What the fuck?"
Dude, I would love.
It would
Like,
clearly be kind of hard, Crispin. No,
Not.
I mean, it is a small target,
Dude,
but I
they
mean,
can't tuck their chins. Easy
yeah, they
hit.
got no chin, glass chin. That's what I'm saying. All neck. Their greatest strength is
Yeah.
their biggest weakness, and their bones are hollow. So,
Oh yeah, those things snap.
yeah.
dumbasses.
It's about time we retake the parks from the avians.
Dude,
I've
I've
had
seen,
enough.
you've seen people get attacked by ducks, dude. It's the best.
Dude, I swear to God, like
As soon as a duck flaps his wings, dude, white women panic.
yeah, they just bitch out. I'm like, dude, that's why they keep doing it because we keep
Yeah.
letting them do. Like, dude, just fuck one of them up in front of all of them.
Okay,
and then
but
they're gonna be
could
like,
Also, could scare black dudes from the hood too, though.
dude, that's what we should
No,
do.
Dude,
every
a couple geese going, and like, oh hell no, dude!
They're
Just
white
run away,
feathers.
dude. Like,
That's how we fix Compton is with geese and street magic.
dude. Just only problem is there's gonna be a lot of those like Olympia type of homeless whites hanging around that.
That's
they're
bad.
nuts.
They love street magic and geese.
That is true, dude. They love street
Two
magic.
things they love. It's street magic and geese, dude.
Why do they love geese?
That is fair because that's their food.
That's the fucking bit, Crispin, is that nobody loves geese.
I was gonna say, in my head, all I imagined was geese chasing black people with the little white hoods on. I'm like, I don't think we needed
Jesus
those.
Christ, dude.
It just made me laugh.
What the fuck? I'm saying that they don't like wild animals.
I just
very
imagine
much.
the beak hanging out the fucking bottom that made me laugh.
The geese are racist.
Because they're all usually white.
They're a
It made me
couple
laugh.
honk supremacists, dude. Like, I knew I never trust those goddamn honkies.
Yeah, dude. Where do you think we got the term honky from? You know,
I
there you
tried
go.
looking it up. I couldn't figure it out. But it is a great, like, it's
I
so...
heard that it was from like when the Johns would go to like the urban area of like the Bronx and like Brooklyn to pick up prostitutes. The Johns, that they would call them honkies because they would honk to get them to go into the car.
That's really interesting. I do like that.
It's a really
That's
loud way to pick up a prostitute.
Yeah, just
a loud way to do something so shameful. Something.
get in there, get in, lady. Say, you a lady of the night? Get on in here.
That's a loud way to pick up a prostitute.
You're gonna be like, what are you gonna be like? Hey, baby, let me whisper in your ear.
I like that. You
Like,
would've
hey,
got
Rod,
me.
get over here.
It's funny because it's such a shameful thing.
You're a whore, right? Get on over here.
Get on over here. Don't want my wife knowing about this, see?
Aruga,
Dude, and then,
I ain't gonna winch of the night over here.
and
Aruga.
then they're like, how do I get caught?
It was right outside of his house, just honking his horn at a broad. Like,
Getting caught fucking a prostitute when you're honking the horn is so... Because, like, you ever heard a horn honk? Everybody's like, what's going on over there? Oh, that guy's paying for sex.
randomly, if you're ever like on the sidewalk and hear someone going, hey, you're like, what was that? Huh?
Oh, my God, bro. That's
Dude, I
so...
drove down.
Also,
to-
can you imagine a busy night for them? It's just a street that sounds like it's gridlocked, but it's just dudes getting there. Just, Aruga.
But I mean, that is how unchecked white people were. Is that they would just drive to the ghetto and be like, wah, wah. Can you imagine doing that now?
Yeah, some crack, see? Just
like,
just
that's
go
who we
up to
rob.
like Hilltop in Tacoma and just honk my truck's horn. We're like, where's the fentanyl?
You get shot immediately.
Drive up to a couple dudes in jerseys, black guys, maybe a chain on, you know, just honk my horn at them.
You'd be done. But back then we were just like, whatever.
Or we'd be best friends. They'd respect it.
You're like, my whole house is full of
They'd come up and be
asbestos.
like, we respect the racism.
We respect it.
Well, I mean, if they were in a bad neighborhood, they were picking up what color? I'm guessing.
I don't think prostitution is a good neighborhood thing.
Well, have you been down Aurora? It's a nice neighborhood besides all the hookers.
You know, honestly,
Besides
Crispin does have a good point. It is really nice. Like there's a prominent comedian that runs a very big show around the Northwest.
Yeah.
Lives on Aurora, and I stopped by to ride with him to a show, and I got out and in this gravel bar behind his condo. Used condoms everywhere.
I bet.
I was
they're
like,
using
there's one.
condoms?
I was like walking around. I was like, I stepped in a condom. I looked.
You start slipping
like,
her
oh
on
my
ice,
god,
dude.
I'm fucking surrounded. You know, like But it was
Free
crazy.
condoms.
I brought it up to him. I was like, these things taste great. Yeah.
Do you think
free
they-
gum? What?
Do you think they have like an ecosystem that now depends on those used condoms? like birds that have gotten so used to
Just
it.
like in their nest, you know, they're like, this is great, like sealant.
That's
you know?
why they haven't gotten rid of it, because they're like, there's like several species that now depend on this condom.
It's
these
crazy.
condoms.
Bunch of fat crows,
It
dude.
was so well known. I brought it up to the guy, and he was like, I was like, oh yeah, I almost stepped on like a condom out front of the. And before I even finished the story, he was like, there were a lot out there, huh? And I was like, yeah. He was like, we're kind of known for that. I was like, that's your shtick.
It's cool to be proud of that.
Yeah.
Dude, that is wild.
That's honestly like if you're into whores, I think going and living where the whores are is probably the best.
That's a
move.
solid fucking way. You just take them right in.
Yeah, I mean,
Like a stray cat. You still
it's
baloney
like
until
a
they get in.
stray cat.
Oh, dude, that's why I was like, can you look out your back window and see people fucking? And he's like, oh yeah.
Wait,
I was like, I would be doing that all the time. I would
Yeah.
just be like, I'd be like poking out and then like have like an air horn thing and like try to fucking fuck with them. You
they
know?
think you're trying
As
to
soon as
order.
they come, you're just like, "Wah."
Go right full circle back to the John's honking.
Dude, they're gonna think you're a
horns.
honky, and they're gonna come to your door and be like, "I heard you wanted something."
Yeah. Yo, want
Wait, have you driven down there at night though? Have you seen all the fucking ladies walking?
I do
Yeah.
not. I do not frequently drink at Aurora Avenue.
There
now.
was a fucking. I was driving. I was coming from a show, and we were driving down that street, and
Is
there
that,
was like,
that why you were there?
yeah, that's what I was at.
That's the story, and he's
I wasn't
sticking to
honking,
it.
but there was a line of cars in like a street, like
It's
kind
like
of a dead
an
street.
In-N-Out drive-thru.
Yeah, dude, it really was. And there
Crispin's
was
like, I wish my
and
horn wasn't broken.
I saw the guy, and he was like this, like kind of like nah, that one. Like they were really selecting what they wanted.
Well, I mean,
I would
yeah, if
just
you're gonna
circle
pay,
back.
you're not gonna pay for something you don't want.
I'm not gonna take so that fucking fat whale standing in front of the beautiful angel I was trying to solicit for sex.
Yeah, you're not
you
gonna be
imagine
like,
a
oh, I don't want to hurt her feelings.
Yeah, dude, you're like, no, behind the water buffalo.
Well, what if you're short on cash, dude?
Behind the water
I think
buffalo.
it's the higher the pounds, the lower the
Move
cash.
over, dude. I'm trying to get the angel behind you. You fucking piece of shit.
That's so fucked up, dude.
Can you imagine if you went to pick up a chick and then somebody tried to pick you up and they're like $200? You're like, whoa.
Like, I think I'm
Wow.
going to take his money and kill him.
Oh my God. This poor guy was just trying to get laid, dude. That's so
I'm gonna
sad.
take his money and kill him.
This guy hasn't heard of a serial killer
The
before.
Aurora Strangler
He's about
strikes
to.
again, dude.
Dude, I do wonder like how there's like not many female serial killers. Do you think it's just because like men
Oh, dude, they get
don't
away
look
with it.
for them? Like,
No,
that's
they
just-
get away with it and they
'cause they're good
poison.
at it,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're really good at it.
Well, also, I don't think that there's an innate, like, people can get broken, obviously, but I don't think, like, with women, there's an innate, like, destroy, like, random people aspect of it. Like, it seems very, like, killed her husband. Killed the lady from work. You know, like, knew this person. This is, like, not senseless stranger killings. Like, dudes will kill strangers. Like, pick
So
up a
fun.
broad he doesn't even know and just kills her because he thought
It's the best time.
he liked her eyes or whatever, you know, weird shit. I'm
Just
not speaking from
absolutely
experience or
bananas,
anything.
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't know from personal
Well, I
experience.
think
but-
there
We
was
know a guy who killed a guy.
There was a serial killer.
Who killed a guy?
He's a comedian.
Oh,
I've seen.
yeah, that guy. He's funny.
He is funny.
He's
I
great.
do
He's
like,
a
dude,
killer
his-
in a lot of ways.
He does the same material every time, but I swear to God, it's so funny. Every time he does
well, he's
it, I
trying to
just laugh.
sharpen. He's trying to sharpen it.
But dude, the crowd just being like, oh.
Yeah. Wait, there's a guy that killed a guy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
Dude, we
killed a
sat
guy.
with him at the bar, and he just he wouldn't.
Like murdered a guy?
Yeah, he murdered
He beat
someone
a guy to
when he
death.
was 17.
yeah.
But did he mean to?
Yes.
Like he meant, he
Yeah,
was like,
it
He
was
went
his
to an
goal.
institution until he was 21.
really?
Yeah.
That's fucking
Great
savage.
guy.
Dude rocks.
Yeah.
You
Every
better,
time I see
you
him-
better say that.
It's dude, no,
No.
it's so
Whoever you
funny.
are, we love
Dude,
you.
you missed out when we talked to him the first time because he tried this set and he was alluding that he had done something and gone to prison, but he wouldn't say what it was. And so we were sitting outside drinking with him. We're like, what the fuck was it? Like, I want to know. There was that guy that always goes to support the comedy at Bob's Java Jive, and then he was like, I killed a guy. You know,
That is the sickest brag.
Yeah.
To like have someone pull it out of you, been like, you went to prison, huh? What'd you do? You fuck a kid? And
No,
you're
dude.
like,
Did you fuck a kid?
yeah, and then I killed that kid.
that's the brag. No, he told us the whole story, and then he said he did it with a stick.
Lexi's horrified over there.
She's like, gross.
She's like, this is the pod.
Yeah, we got a live audience here in case
This is the pod.
only ones laughing have been us.
Lexi's been ignored us playing Scrabble.
She's not a vocal laugher. I see you smiling over there.
Dude, bombing
So
to
she
your
tells you.
girlfriend sucks. You guys ever done that where like you like run a bit by your girlfriend and she straight faces it and you're like, oh,
Every day.
fuck.
Every
Yeah.
fucking time.
Every day.
That's crazy.
That's why I don't run bits by
And
anybody.
then you run it to a crowd and they laugh and you're like, I fucking told you.
She's laughing right now because it's true. I fucking, every single time I'll come and I'll be like, you should see that fucking bit that you said wasn't funny. Do well.
Yeah.
And then she'll watch it and go, I don't know what they see in that.
Dude, I swear to God,
Because she's laughing because it's
every
true.
fucking time, like just like bombing to your girlfriend blows so hard. We're like, I thought this was kind of funny, dude. And you're like, maybe I shouldn't say
No,
that.
No one can think you're a killer when they've seen your flaccid penis. You know, like you've just been standing there full naked, and they're like, nothing you can do is cool now. Like, just so
struggling to
you
get
know,
hard. You're like, if you laugh at this joke, I'll get so fucking
That
hard
is
right
fair.
now.
Yeah. How does she think I'm cool after that one time I stubbed my toe and almost cried?
How does she think my slightly racist comments are actually funny when she knows I'm actually just racist?
Well, I
knows
was to
the
say,
truth.
you know, for being a racist, dating a black chick, very progressive. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I hate her. What can I say?
Lexi, what's your comment on that?
Yeah, what's your
Lexi
feedback?
said no.
I'm one of them.
I'm one of them.
He's like, you got to keep your enemies close.
Yeah.
It is funny, like, because like Crispin, obviously a minority. I'm somewhat of a white. You know what I mean? You're
Not
a
a
white.
white.
but
You're the
I'm
whitest
dating
person
I'm
here.
dating a Hispanic. You're dating a black chick. Like, you know, we all, you know, not racist. See,
Not bragging.
not racist.
Plus, you're friends with the Mexican. You could have said that too.
Friend is a strong word.
Yeah, I'd say we do a podcast with
Acquaintance.
a Mex.
Acquaintance.
Guy who brings me Coors.
I know a Mexi. He's
That
all
is
right.
true. I could have said I was friends with a Mexican.
Yeah. He just looked
But
everywhere.
that's
but me.
honestly not a brag at all, am I right?
Cheers.
Let's
I
hear
bet that
fucking-
fucked the
wait till
system
you
up
get-
so
dude,
bad. I'm
wait
gonna have
till
to
you
cut that
fuckers, dude.
so fucking bad, dude.
When you fuckers get lawns, none of my cousins are gonna fucking take care of that shit. You have
The
to mow
fact
your
that
own
you think
grass.
I'm ever gonna have a lawn is crazy.
I have a lawn.
You're
He's
white.
He's
You're-
seen my lawn.
Yeah, I'm
He's
not gonna
parked
lie.
on my lawn.
I bet he has.
Lawn sucks. You got to trim those hedges. by
Your
the way.
lawn sucks. Dude, that's so funny. Can you imagine like going to a random house and be like, hey, your lawn fucking sucks?
I like that my Mexican buddy was like, yeah, your fucking lawn sucks. So we didn't even argue. We were like, yeah, it does suck.
Yeah, it's true. You want to help me?
Yeah, I was like, I gotta
Dude, I was tempted to trim those fucking bushes down when we got in there. I was
Got a
like,
tip
yeah,
on
we
you.
got to fucking get
So
these down.
working for the county, do you do a lot of like, what do you do? Like, do you
I
like,
clean up every park that we have, and then I take care of all the stuff in the streets.
while the white people watch.
that's got to
Yeah.
be a pain in the
Dude,
ass.
you have no idea how many times people are like, you do my lawn next? And I'm like, how much money do you have? This is a
You're
rich
like,
neighborhood.
Yes.
Yeah, easy. And then they always say the same shit. That's their fucking joke. They're just like, you do my house next? Fuck you. All right? I'm fucking
I
sweaty.
always, I would get that at work. You know, I'd be like sweeping, like on the sales floor, and they come in and be like, "You're sweeping my house next," and I'd look at them, and I'd always like make it a little sexual, and I'd be like, "Can't afford me,"
Can't afford.
and they're always like, "Whoa," and I'm like, "No, seriously, everything's a price.
I have a price.
I will quit my job and go sweep your house if you're offering, I don't know, $1 million. Yeah,
yeah,
for
big
sure.
time.
But you are clearly a poor piece of shit. So, what can I get you?"
That is fair, and it's kind of like I don't know, because I feel like there is a price to everything. You know how everybody's like the how much would it cost for you to have like gay sex or whatever?
Free.
Free. Free's funny.
I'm in it for the experience.
I'm in it for the experience.
I'm in it for the exposure.
I'm getting
dude.
paid in
like a
exposure.
bad
That's just
gig,
what I was
dude.
going to say. I can pay you an exposure, you know, like.
No, but I was doing karaoke over at the. What's up? You got to pee? Why did you do that? I could have just listened to it and then fucking just cut the spike out like I do every time Jeremiah does shit like this because I have to cut the fucking thing all the time. Yeah. Dude.
I do like hitting myself in the face with the microphone. I don't know why.
No, it's a good thing. No, don't worry about it. It takes 2 seconds to cut it out. I'm really not that pressed. I just have to sit there, rewind, listen. It's always your mic. Every time I hear mic shit, it's never Crispin or me. It's always you.
No, I heard it last time when I put my mic on my lap. That's why I was like, let me wait.
Oh, I must not have caught it because it fucking.
You
I'm
didn't.
so used to being. You didn't. Thanks. Appreciate it, Crispin.
No, it didn't sound bad. It just sounded like a little noise, but
Sounded-
barely.
You're like, it was pretty fucking annoying, and I would have caught it, but it's
I think
okay
you get
that you
after me
didn't.
when I am.
Son of a bitch.
You're like, Hughes, whatever you do with that mic is fine. I put one mic down.
I am the
yelled at.
golden child.
No, I'm
of
not getting
this.
mad at you for doing it. I'm
Feels
getting
like
mad at- This is it. Now we're fighting again. Fucking retarded, dude. Like,
Yes, my
no.
children fight.
I was at the
Ew.
mix with a lady, right? This is when me and Selena had
You don't have to
broken up
lie.
for a little bit, and
The
then
lady of the
you said it was a
night.
lot. Yeah, it was
So
the
you
lady of
don't
the
have
night.
to lie. You just say you're there. You used to go for karaoke. That's fun.
I do. I'm a slut for karaoke.
You are.
And a gay bar is a nice place to do karaoke because no matter what you sound like, they're going to cheer you out and they're going to be like, "You're the best." Do you need to take
I'm
that?
fucking sorry. Hold
All
on.
right.
Do you need to take it?
You
No,
want
I'm just gonna tell them I'm fucking busy. Sorry.
It's all good. No, it's all good. We'll
to
cut
do
this.
a pause on the thing?
No, we'll just fucking. I don't know how long he's going to be doing it. So
I got to pee now. Can you vamp?
yeah.
Talk about your life and stuff. You got a good life.
Oh, it's all right. Now Jeremiah's back. It's okay. Just pick up the mic. We are still live on pod, so
Did not cut anything. All right.
it's
what's
all
up?
good. No, I'm
Shout
gonna.
out Anthony Bison. What's up, Bull? That was him calling.
This is boy Ant. You said that was the best Anthony you know, right?
The only Anthony in my eyes.
That's fair enough because I am Tony.
You are Tony,
Yeah.
dude. You're to me, you're not an Anthony.
Yeah,
There's an Anthony. There's a Tony. That's the thing. People they'll try to call me Jerry. They'll try to call me Jeremy. I don't have that energy. I don't have that vibe. Why is this so fucking funny?
Because I
right
called you Jeremy and you got pissed.
Because it's not me, man. It's just not me. But you're not an Anthony, man. You're a Tony.
I appreciate that. You know,
It's like a Michael and a Mike. Like different energies.
that is true.
you know?
Yeah, it was. I went by Anthony, or I went by AJ when I was a kid, and then because there were too many Tonys in my family. But like my grandfather's name was Tony, and then
AJ, where'd you get AJ?
Anthony James. That's what my middle name used to
Oh.
be. I used to be
I
named.
was like thinking Tony. I'm like, there's not even an A in your name, dude. What are you talking about?
even
That's how not Anthony you are to me, bro.
See, and that's cool because like my grandpa Tony, I was named after him, and then my family had another kid named Anthony, and they were like, "Oh, well, that's a little Tony now. You're AJ." And then like, so I never went by Tony, and then Selena was like, "You're more of a Tony," and then I've been going by Tony ever since.
You are, yeah.
Ew, you used to go by AJ?
Yeah, it's a pretty. Yeah, I was an AJ for a while.
I was a JD for a little while, dude.
You're a JD.
Yeah, shout out my grandpa Rush from California. He would call me JD.
What's your middle name? Daniel.
David.
David.
Yeah.
Jeremiah
good middle
David
name.
Hughes. It's a strong name.
Very strong.
Jeremiah
very
David.
strong
Jeremiah
name.
David sounds pretty cool.
Strong white name.
Why do you keep Hughes?
His name is much cooler than he
Do you
is.
say
Yeah.
why keep Hughes?
Yeah, Jeremiah David sounds awesome.
You should make it to where it sounds Spanish.
Jeremias David.
David.
JDH.
I don't know how to say David, so I just said David. I don't know. Is that correct? Oh, you don't know Spanish.
No, I don't.
Close enough. That's
I think I have more Spanish knowledge than probably you.
You don't.
Formally.
Nope.
Well, immersion not. But, when we're talking about grammar and conjugation, I think I probably got him cornered on that one.
No.
Dude, Crispin shit is so funny. We're just he's like, nope. Nope. Oh my god. Anyway, fucking I was at this gay bar doing karaoke, right?
Is that what we're calling it?
Dude,
Yeah.
it's great. He like dances. They give him money and stuff.
They do.
Sweet.
They gave me money. One time I showed my nipple to them because
Did you really?
Yeah,
You fucking nasty little slut.
I was in the
dude.
middle of fucking Green
I
Day
love going
song.
outside.
I can't remember. It's the fork
When
stuck
it
in
comes
the road.
around.
No, not
Sorry.
that one. No, it's the one
Did you
about-
ever sing Fall Out Boy while you're there?
No,
I feel like that'll get 'em
never sing
going.
Fall Out Boy. It's not my vocal range. Okay, and I know I'm.
Yeah, they
I'm
are a bit.
performer.
I know your
higher
vocal
pitch,
range.
yeah.
It's there.
I'm a performer. I'm a baritone naturally. So
I did say a bear. I was like, no, you're not. You're
no,
an otter.
definitely not.
That's
I've
what
been,
he chases.
I've been called a twink and a twonk.
That's
is
how
what
everybody
they-
described you when they asked. I was like, oh, I was hanging out with Tony. They're like, oh, Peter. So I was like, no, the other one.
The
They're like
twink,
the Twinkie
yeah,
one.
it's
I was
very-
like,
Donk. Is that like a donk? Like a twink with a donk?
No, it's a hunk that's mixed with a twink. I'm not strong enough to be a hunk, but I'm too strong to be a
What
twink.
is hunk? Hunk is a descriptor?
No,
It
hunk-
must be describing me.
A hunk, yeah. It's look at Jeremiah David Hughes.
I think Hughes would be an
Jeremiah
otter.
David Hughes.
I have so many different aliases. I have Jeremiah Jews.
Yeah,
I have
JD,
Jeremias
JDH.
David. I have Jer Bear. I have all sorts of aliases. I'm like El Barto.
Wait.
El Barto.
Because you're really like informed. So he'd be an otter, right?
Yeah.
No, you're a little too thick though. You
No,
wouldn't
you're
be
an
a
otter.
bear.
You're an otter.
You'd be an otter.
He's an otter. He's
Yeah.
not fat enough to be a bear.
Yeah.
You're an otter.
You gotta gain some weight.
I gotta get my weight up, dude.
Yeah.
If I want a
Gotta
bear
get that
life.
bear
I'm not
going.
hairy enough to be a bear either.
I think you'd be a bear. I think you got bear energy.
You do have bear
You know
energy.
what? If you want to be a bear, you can be a bear.
Dude, I'm not
okay?
gonna-
Yeah,
Thank you,
don't
Tony.
ever
Appreciate
don't let
that
this
shit.
fucking
Cheers,
son of
bud.
a bitch try to take you
You said
down.
I got twink
I almost
energy.
cheersed him,
I'm
dude.
not
I'm
gonna
so
leave.
impressionable. I literally told him no, fuck him, and then went to tears.
No, we're cool.
I couldn't leave a picnic basket around you for sure.
Bear joke. We're talking bears. But
Don't you have a good bid on bears?
I do.
Dude,
I
I love
did
that
it
bear
to Nate
bit.
Jackson, and Nate Jackson did not comment on it.
I thought you were. That's a good misdirection. You should try that in your act. It might actually work.
Maybe he would have said something.
Yeah, maybe you would have cared a little, but
No, have you heard my corn maze joke? I'm not going to do it on the cast.
I heard a lot of corny jokes from you, but
Not that one.
Anyway, I have a
I
joke.
heard. I'm sorry. I was joking around.
No, I know. I'm just.
Is it
no,
about
no,
the
you're
funny?
fine. I'm
Is
not
it about the
hurt.
funny way you eat corn?
No.
Oh,
Then
what is
you
it?
clearly
By putting
neither
it
of you
up
heard
his ass,
it.
or-
I'm glad to know that my two closest friends
Don't know it.
cannot at any point tell me any of my
I can tell you.
material that is
I
not
can.
my dad being
No, I can
gay
repeat both of your
or
sets.
killing myself.
Hold the phone. Remember the
Rope.
time where he said, "I don't know any of my bits," and I said, "What about this one? What about that one? What about that
Fair
one?
enough,
what about
yeah.
that one?" Go up and say that. I made a set list for this fool with his own
That
jokes.
is true. And then I went up there and did pretty well.
That's good.
It was solid.
Thank you.
That's why I like. That's why I like Jeremiah. You know, he's a good
Good guy.
Yeah. A lot of people think he's a cunt, but he's a really good guy to me.
I'm a
They
cunty
do.
good guy.
Yeah.
If I'm on your side, I like you a lot. If I'm not, kind of a cunt.
Dude, big time.
Yeah,
What the
it's
fuck
bad.
were we talking?
Ouch.
Ouch. Well, it's just funny to like.
It's funny to like insult yourself, and then when people agree, you go, "Ouch, wouldn't have said that," but all right.
No, you're like, I was hoping for validation. I was
You're
fishing
like,
for a compliment
I'm
right
not
there.
a cunt. Totally not, but that's fine.
That's fine. Whatever.
I'm
I mean, fuck
validating
it.
that you're a cunt. You're welcome.
That is fair. Yeah, we are validating that you're a cunt and we hate you.
I love people that agree. What can I say? Thank you so
people.
No,
I
much.
he was
agree.
fucking. The first time we met, he was very sweet. I mean, his foot was broken, but he was very nice. He might have been high.
Couldn't have ran around.
Might have been high.
Yeah,
I knew I couldn't have made it away from him.
yeah. I was like, you ain't
Now I
getting
have
away
that Green
today.
Day song stuck in my head.
When I come around.
Is that one of your fucking
So
karaoke
good.
songs?
No, it's not. It's about to be though. It's going
I
on the
would love it.
rotation, dude. That's fucking killer.
Isn't that the song about him beating his meat? What was that one? Oh no, that's Brain Stew, was it?
Is
He
that-
has a
is
song
that about him beating his
or
shit?
no, it's about Longview, I think. Or there's a Green Day song that's about him beating his meat because when it plays at work and I'm helping an old lady, I'm like, yeah, that's definitely about beating his meat. I always hear those lyrics. It was like, what's the lyric where he's like, am I bored or just lonely or something?
That just sounds
Bored or
sad.
just lonely? Oh,
If you're bored
you
and alone,
thinking
though,
of-
It's off Dookie. It's off the Dookie album for sure.
yeah, but that's where he's like, because you're thinking of Brain Stew for sure, because he's talking about, I went to a whore, she said my life's
well,
a
he does say
bore."
that. He does admit that he went to a whore.
Hey,
But-
dude, he was there with the fucking zoot suit, the big hat.
honking his horn.
And the lady was like, "You're a little boring for me. Let's be
Yeah,
honest."
you're a little, your life's a bore.
Yeah. Then what does they say after that?
Wait, after you fuck a hooker, you ever like, did you come or like, do you ask?
Yeah, who doesn't?
I would ask.
Sometimes I give myself.
I mean, I don't
the
have to ask.
creeps.
I know that she came. You know
My
what I'm
jeans
saying,
are
brother?
soaked.
Sometimes
You know what I'm saying, brother?
I'm sorry. I'm so tripped out onto Brain Stew. Like I can sit here trying to
He's
figure
not
it out.
even tantalizing my toxic
I'm not even
masculinity.
yeah, there's like 8 tags I just missed.
You missed all of his best bits, dude, all his
Look
singers.
at it in post. Don't worry.
I missed it. Yeah, we'll get it in post. Speaking of, hey Lexi, can you do me a favor? Can you just make sure it's recording real quick?
Yeah, PA Lexi Whipple.
After last time when
we
it
did-
was like the
we
fucking
did hit
shit.
50 just in case.
We'll keep going because we have several things we need to cut out of this because we have a false intro,
started
a
at
second false
109.
intro, and then what's happening right now.
What's happening now? That's a good song.
This is good.
Still recording? All right, cool.
Sweet.
Thank you, Lexi.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Round
Oh,
of
sorry, you were saying Tony. I
applause for
interrupted
Round
Lexi.
of applause to Lexi. Dude, I don't even remember. Now I got to cut that too. Dude, your guys' ability to just burp straight in the mic is fucking insane. Like, do you
I
do it on
moved the mic
purpose?
away earlier.
That was a bit.
It's a bit.
I burped and I went like that.
That is
No, I
that.
purposefully did it right at the mic.
Dude,
You're
the
gonna cut that out? That's
No,
good.
I'll keep that one. But the last time when fucking he did it in the mic, you were in the middle of giving the intro. And it's like
fucking
you're
does
giving
that.
the
He
intro, and
loves-
it's like, brrr.
He loves derailing me.
I don't
it's
mean
his
to.
favorite thing, dude.
I might have ADHD. I don't know.
No, he likes to derail me because I have the ADHD, and he likes to get back at me for
Little
derailing.
zingers.
Now, do you like it? We all have like a mental deficiency. I'm bipolar. You're ADHD. He's
I'm
Mexican.
Psychopath.
Every time I see a lawn, I'm like, damn, that shit needs some trimming.
you have a lot of empathy for a psychopath, but you are a
right.
psychopath nonetheless.
It's
Well, I'm
fake.
really good. I practice my ahs and my ums.
Well, that's true. Well, because is sociopaths unable to have empathy? I know one of them
I know
can't.
a sociopath, and
Is he devoid of empathy?
no. So like the weird thing about
Then you
this
might be a
guy-
sociopath.
No, you
Well, the weird
learn.
thing
You
ab-
learn how to empathize from others.
You feel empathy. Don't be a bitch. I've had conversations with you. You definitely feel empathy.
No, the
Probably
problem
high.
is that they want to be included. They want to feel loved like everyone else does, but they don't have the mechanism to give it back how everyone else does. Like I know this sociopath guy, and he feels conflicted because like he's mentioned to me before that like he's like, man, because he'll do weird things to me sometimes where he'll use the royal we in situations, and I'm like, you're talking about yourself right there. Where he's like, I feel like sometimes we can have like a hard time like empathizing with people, and I'm like, I think you mean you, but I'll listen, keep going. But I think this guy that I can't say his fucking name, but
Dude, don't out a guy as a sociopath.
yeah, he definitely is, and he has these feelings of compassion towards certain people, but he will still ruthlessly fuck them over. For
So it's
himself.
like a real Dexter
So it's like,
situation.
but it's like I think it's like you can still care for people, but ultimately, it's like a Christmas tree. Like that bow is the guy on top. Like the star on the tree is him, and like everyone, you can care for people below you, but as long as they come below you in the tree, that's what matters.
They're always below you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
all
is he also a
authority.
narcissist or
Yeah, for sure.
big time? A lot of sociopaths are narcissists.
Yeah, like
Wait, so the difference between socio and psycho? What is it?
I think the ability to inflict violence.
Well, no,
Oh, I'm
because
not
not
a
all
violent
psychopaths are violent. I just think it's because psychopaths go through psychosis, which
Oh.
I actually fucking empathize with because I
socio,
have
then.
spots of psychosis, which doesn't like you're not crazy. It's just that like you like lose. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like you lose.
Snap back to reality. Oh,
Yeah,
there goes
it's
gravity.
an
There
Eminem
goes
song.
gravity. He
Like,
just comes
yeah.
back. He's like, snap back. He's like, oh shit, was I just fucking a whore right there?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, well, there goes gravity.
Yeah, as soon as I fuck my life, I was just
Realize-
Eminem comes in the background, snap back to
Gotta
it.
get off this 8 Mile, dude.
Guess that's why they call it window pane.
Yeah, dude.
God, Em, what a fall off,
Dude,
huh?
if you ever bang somebody in Aurora, you got to sign the condom in case he sees it. It's like
fine,
Tony
yeah,
was
fucking-
here.
Yeah, well, fucking, I can't pay you, but I'll sign the condom. Like,
That's his merch he sells after the shows. Was just
my
used
God.
condoms from Aurora Ave.
Like, they're all full.
Like, don't worry, they're not from me. I picked them up from the sidewalk.
dude, fill it with mayonnaise. That way, like, 'cause some perv's gonna get it, so they're gonna be like, oh, mayonnaise. That's disgusting.
Dude, I'm keto.
I was hoping it was cum.
You broke my keto fast. Dude. That sucks.
Threw me out of ketosis.
Ketosis?
Ketosis, yeah, ketosis.
Ketosai.
I'm such a fat ass, I
Ketosai.
don't even know how to say ketosis.
Well, it's also like a really shitty diet that no one should ever do ever. So, yeah.
Are you on a diet? You look good, by the way.
Are you fucking with me?
Looking
Yeah.
jacked.
No, I'm not on a diet. I'm just
Naturally
not
alpha.
drinking as much as I used to.
It's good.
Blame it on the Sigma.
Yeah, it's just honestly, it's just genetic.
Dude, did I ever tell you I had somebody I was going out with that worked at a psych ward? And so she was like really like caring about these kids, like a bunch of kids that were like, they just had a bunch of mental issues. And one of the kids was like crying and she's like, my fucking ligma's acting up today. It's so bad. And she's like, oh, like what's wrong? Like, what is it? Can we get through it? And she's like, maybe we can talk about it. She's like, no, man, my ligma is just really bad. And she's like, well, what is ligma? And she's like, ligma balls. And then she ran away.
Classic.
I was like, that's the greatest thing in the world, dude.
Are never not funny. Dude.
It was great.
The
And
more
but
professional the setting, the funnier the Ligma balls is.
Oh, dude,
yeah,
she
dude.
fucking zinged her so good.
There's a name for those like the fake names too, like huge ass, which is like I feel like the same realm of that joke.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of it.
I've heard some fucking sick ones. I wish I could remember. I feel bad because now bringing it up and I can't
No,
remember a single
before
one
we get
of them.
to, we're talking about sick
Dragging
ones.
these nuts on your face. Yeah.
There was a fucking kid who would like he was just unclean and he would scratch his ass constantly. And one day the lady that was watching him walked away, went back. He was also a biter. And she's like, did you touch my soda? And he's like, no. And she's like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah. And then she drank some, and she ended up getting a stomach bacteria that only comes from like fecal matter. And he like rubbed his fingers on
That's
the
why
edge of
I would never be a fucking teacher,
Dude, it was so great. She
I
was
can
out for like
identify
4
with
days.
the kid a little bit on that one.
It was pretty funny.
He's an animal, dude.
Have you ever done anything like that to somebody?
He's a feral
I
little
see it in your eyes.
bastard.
You're all
I've done something
excited. He's
that
like,
to
I know
somebody.
this.
Maybe that's psycho. I don't know. Maybe that's sociopath.
I think it's just
talking
funny.
It's not
about.
being a sociopath. You're just a little douche. You're just a
Yeah.
little feral animal.
Dude,
That's all it
my
is,
aunt
dude.
was mean to me once. Didn't let me watch SpongeBob, so I got her hot Cheetos and I got my feet all sweaty on purpose and I rubbed them in the bag and I watched her eat them. I was like, take that.
I've definitely sneezed on a DoorDash order before.
Did you make yourself sneeze? You just tickled your nose?
I felt it, and
the
it was
hair.
a no tip, so I just turned my head and sneezed at the order instead of.
You're a grown man.
There was a
dude,
window
that's
right here, and there was an order right here, and I was like, tip next time, fucker.
Oh my god.
What's the
What
difference?
if they tip in
New
cash?
fear unlocked.
You should not order DoorDash, dude.
Well, what if
I
they're
am an
gonna tip? What if
animal.
they're gonna tip you in cash though?
That never
They
happens.
never do.
They
I
never
do.
No, you don't.
I do. I keep cash in the house just so I can
Do
tip
you
people.
message them and tell them that you're going to tip them in cash?
No, well, I guess a little surprised, but now
you
I
gotta
don't
sneeze
fucking
on
You
the
should
bag.
really start doing that.
Yeah, you really should.
My uncle worked for a.
Also, as a grown man in an apartment alone, probably not a good idea to have girls come up to your apartment in promise of cash. Very serial killery vibe.
I do live in.
Come on up here, I got some gas for you.
Dude, we should do that. Like a
That's why-
prostitution DoorDash, Whoredash, dude.
Whoredash, dude, that's a good time.
Whoredash, yeah. You just DoorDashing some pussy, dude.
You're like, oh fuck, then here's one's 10 minutes. I'm gonna be done by then. It's like,
How many great companies have started in Seattle? Starbucks, Amazon.
Well, no, they had
Aurora Avenue.
they had
Whoredash.
backpacking. Backpacking was the original Whoredash.
What was
They
it?
would just say like 10 roses or whatever, and that'd be like $100. It was a
Hordash goes back to geishas and ancient.
I should just say
It
gays.
truly is the oldest profession.
Wait, were geishas prostitutes?
Oh yeah,
I thought they were just
they
like
were
nice
dudes. They were
women.
Cardozas that would dress up like,
really lean
like
and
real
fit.
sexy men that could like put on a wig and you'd be like, a little
Close
flat
enough.
chested, but I'll fuck her. You know, like.
So those little fan. You're like,
Yeah, you're like,
Dude, do you remember
hold it
how-
from the back? And you're like, I guess.
Do you remember
What
how
the fuck
many
is that
dudes,
weird underwear?
How many dudes got tricked into banging ladies on Jerry Springer?
So many.
It was crazy.
Oh,
Like
you just got
every
tricked
single
into
one.
banging ladies?
Oh, like how many? Well, I don't know. Maybe they thought they were dudes. Remember, every episode was like, "I'm a man," and they're like,
Oh,
"What?"
yeah. It is really funny that lasted for so long.
It's crazy.
What if that was like, I'm a man, and he's like, finally.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Thank God, I
I
thought I
have
was
something
straight.
to tell you. I'm a woman. He's like, no.
and they're like double agents where he's like, well, I have something to tell you. I'm gay. And they're like, whoa. It's like,
Dude, and then the security guard comes
and then
sprinting up like a gorilla,
punches
dude.
tackles both of them.
Yeah, dude, that guy, that moves like a gorilla. Like,
Talking about Steve.
yeah, Steve.
Yeah,
the
Steve was the
Wilkos.
best.
And then he got his own show, which is crazy. Like,
It's like Let Steve talk or something.
the Steve Wilkos show.
It was so good.
Not even fucking close. Like,
I was throwing guesses.
Two funny things just happened right there. He was trying to riff and was so wrong, and then you knew it so well that you were like, not a chance. Yeah. You know how trashy you have to be to know the Steve Wilkos show and then like call him out for not knowing it?
my parents were tweakers, so no, like this is like
I
second
was
nature.
on the Steve Wilkos show.
Yeah, imagine I started bringing up like Mexican shit to him. You know what I mean? And he'd correct
Like
me
what?
on it.
Bring
you
up
know what
what?
I mean? Huh?
Bring up something. Something
Bring up something?
Mexican.
I don't know, dude.
Damn, that was close.
Deep fried
though.
chimichangas?
Those are pretty good.
Yeah, let's talk about them.
The real joke is that Crispin's Greek.
Dude, that would be
I've
crazy.
been mistaken. Dude, I've been mistaken for
Just
Greek.
pretending to be Mexican the whole time.
Since I moved here, 10
He's like,
people.
burrito's crazy.
Melternos. Crispini Melternos.
I've been asked if I was Greek like 10 times. I'm like, what the fuck do these Greeks
It's the
look like?
fucking beard is
Yeah,
huge.
but I can't shave it, dude. My
It's
face is
your-
under there.
It's your ego, let's be honest.
Well,
Yo.
so my mother's family is Greek. And
Oh, here we
fucking,
go. He's always got to be everything.
Story time.
I gotta be everything. I'm
It's
two
like, I'm
things.
Italian.
it's two.
Actually, I'm not white again.
It's two things. They're both. I mean,
I'm the
Greek
most
is a little
Mexican
less white, but I'm
Italian
only
out
like
there.
a quarter Greek. Like I'm not like anything significant.
Still not white.
But yeah, you look Greek. Like
That's awesome.
It's the beard.
Greeks
is the
seem
biggest
cool,
one.
right? Are they cool?
They're like
big
they're
fat
like
dumb
trashy
idiots.
Italians.
That's pretty good.
Whatever your opinion of Italian is, imagine worse than that. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
yeah. They're
Imagine,
like
like, white
knockoff
guy.
wops.
Aberdeen guy.
Ugh.
That's like Italian, Greek.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna mix up
Yeah.
both of you. I just realized that as we're talking.
Good.
Greeks are like the Filipinos of Europe.
That's pretty fun.
They're like the Puerto Ricans of Europe. If we're gonna, they're like Puerto Rico's near Europe. It's like
Yeah.
I said what I said.
It's all Mexico. I'm just kidding.
I'm not.
Neither
This
of you
is
are.
serious.
That's so funny, dude. Fuck, what were we talking about a second ago before we got derailed?
I feel
by
like you
Crispin
had a
being
really
Greek?
good story about something. I can't remember what you were started a story and then Hughes got a phone call. That's what I wanted to go jump back into. I should have been listening.
This is a good natural ending point for the episode. I think we're about an hour.
Oh yeah. We
You
are,
think so?
we are a
We'll
little
be right
over.
there.
Okay, yeah.
Why don't you tune in next week, you fucking sons of bitches, and learn what we were actually going to talk about?
Jesus.
Okay.
That was a little aggressive. I'm sorry.
Do the outro.
Crispin, do the outro, you son of a bitch.
All right. Mush can't break us down. What is it? Can't build us up. Can't break us down. Don't listen.
I'm sorry for being so aggressive. That was mean, guys.
That was so fucking aggressive, dude. Like, Jesus.
have a good
Look right
night.
into the camera,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
It's been great. Crispin Melchor,
Yo.
Regrettably, Jeremiah Hughes. I'm very sorry.
Tony Cardoza. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.